And of course, Dan is rocking the black skin.
One, go!
Why is
Big
it?
stage.
Yeah. Why is it that a lot of Smash players always wear the black colored skins?
I don't know, because it's kind of cool.
It feels very edgy.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's cool.
It's sharp, it's pointy, I don't want to cut myself.
As a reminder, these are best of 5s.
Lake is going to appreciate that later. Man, I was really hoping Lake would just let it rock right then and there.
Ooh, that was an interesting find with that hitbox.
Oh, that was a good forward tilt into an up smash. That was really good.
There we go. There's the revenge. Lake's got to stop just running after him because that's going to happen every time.
Yeah, this is what happens when you fight a counter character. You play way too aggressive against them and they will just counter. Ooh, good back air though. I think that deep breathing was actually what sealed it for Dan. Deep breathing is really powerful. It might as well just be a limit for Wii Fit. Ooh, Lake is just walking right into it, and Dan's just catching the landings.
Yeah, that was something that I noticed whenever I was playing against Lake's Wii Fit the other day. They seem to have some trouble landing.
Oh, that was such a good catch on that. If it was like...
Oh, not quite.
Yeah, if she was like Sheik, I'm pretty sure that would have killed.
Like being a little more cautious with approaching, throwing out hitboxes.
He's definitely adapting for Dan's style now, but
and that's dead.
Yeah, that
goodbye.
That is something that I do notice a lot with Lake. Lake always does normal get up at ledge as Wii Fit trainer. It's a bad habit, and Dan is capitalizing on it. First game goes to Dan.
Nice, nice.
It's weird. Have you watched Castlevania Nocturne yet?
No, I haven't watched any of them. I need to. I hear they're really good.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, I guess.
But, you know, they're... If you like animation, I guess, and if you like Castlevania,
like a
maybe.
Loser idiot head. Dumb.
I mean, if you
Stupid.
like liking things, what's wrong with you?
You like Castlevania. You know, I'll give it a kiss every once in a while, but like, you know, it's not serious.
You know what, Dan? Fair enough. I didn't know the backstory on that. Fair enough.
Ah! I do remember you mentioning that. I should have remembered.
You know what? That's on
because
me.
it used to be the purple Incineroar.
Yeah, I remember you were rocking purple Incineroar before, so yeah. But yeah, that's fair.
Kalos!
Well, we demonstrated earlier that Dan's capable of fighting on this stage. Let's see if this stage pick works out for Lake. Getting the deep breathing off, was it worth it to just like take 15% right there? Or do you just have smash? That works too. I'm sorry, I always laugh.
Scared of that soccer ball.
That soccer ball's just that terrifying, dude. I know that Lake is trying to go for the volleyball combos, but just is not quite working out aside from faking out Dan. Ooh, good back air.
Wow, Lake won that?
I'm surprised he beat. No way! Good snipe with that.
Yeah, this stage, I imagine Lake wanted less platforms in the middle so Dan couldn't approach.
I'm surprised not Dan. Lake was able to get that deep sun salutation off stage. But yeah, like this stage definitely opens up a lot for Lake be able to throw out the projectiles and play things a little safer.
Yeah.
Lake is also generally pretty safe off stage as Wii Fit trainer because, like, I think it's very rare I actually see Dan go off stage with Incineroar. He really relies on staying on stage for getting his kills.
I mean, no, he does go for the down airs off stage, which we saw earlier in the Mooseman matches, but like, I don't think that's the most optimal way to do it, maybe? I mean, I don't play Incineroar, but like, you know, going off stage can put you in a bad spot.
I've seen
it not great off stage.
I've seen Incineroars go off stage and do a side B off.
Yeah, you can do that. It's a little risky.
Dan read the jump. He went for that side B. Very good. Man, can I just say Incineroar's down tilt at ledge is terrifying.
Dude, it lasts a little longer than you'd think, and it hits pretty hard.
And
it gets you right in position.
It sets you up so freaking well. It puts you right in front of you for a forward tilt.
Yep.
So your forward tilts, both of them did it. Good back air.
Stage so far is working out for Lake. That is a little... Oh, okay. If Dan got a down air there, I think that was over for that stock.
I don't think he went for it because the platform would have gotten in the way. Because
I think he got scared of it.
Oh, the back hit of the up smash.
It's even game.
Dan's biggest weakness is he sees high percent and sees red and just fishes for grabs. Oh, absolutely.
I mean, that's kind of Incineroar to a degree.
Incineroar is kind of like Ganondorf, where you just want to throw out moves and hope you don't get comboed to death.
Yeah.
Wait, there's no sour spot on Incineroar up smash? That's insane!
No, I don't think so. This might be it for Dan.
That takes it. Yeah, that... I didn't think Dan had enough mash power to break out of the jab. Excellent played, Lake. That being said, though, this set is still really early on. 1 each. Y'all need a 3 to move on. That shit is sweet the entire swing. Jesus.
Yeah, if you slip up with Incineroar just a little bit, you can, like, he's heavy enough to where you can just combo him. And unless you can get out of that with a revenge, then it's bad news. But like I was saying, if you can bait him into trying to revenge, then that just continues the combo, you know?
I like how we have all the counters for Incineroar, but we don't have anything for Wii Fit Trainer.
Who plays Wii Fit?
Lake.
Weirdos.
You hear that, Lake? You're a weirdo.
I'll say it again.
Who the hell plays Wii Fit Trainer on a pro level?
Yes.
John Numbers?
Does John Numbers even play?
You mean Robin? I don't care. Talk your shit, Kings. Honestly, I think Robin is super underrated.
I think he's got some stuff, but it's really limiting by his movement.
Yeah.
And like,
no, I don't even think it's the movement. I entirely think it's the Levin sword disappearing on them.
Well, I mean, that hurts for sure.
Yeah. Oh, and they also have awful tilts. There's like no good tilts on Robin.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, trying to find a kill without the Levin sword is a little rough.
You and Matt's local has 4 Robins, and one of them is PR. Yo!
3, 2, 1, go!
Counterpick to Hollow Bastion with the good music. Yeah, you can tell that Lake is playing a lot more patient around Dan's Incineroar. He's not just like rushing in anymore. He knows that's exactly what Dan wants.
Yeah. Ooh, oh
no! Oh, that was not intentional, I assure you.
You know Dan's feeling pretty good about that one.
Dan is definitely trying to call out the jumps by Lake. Every single time now he's been anticipating jumps that Lake is going to go for.
Yeah, I feel like in this one, Lake's just straight up getting outplayed so far.
Mm-hmm. Like, Dan's just reading all of Lake's movement options.
Is it just me, or does it look like Lake's kind of just fishing for stuff?
That happens a lot for Lake. Lake just usually just goes in and hopes that something works out.
Yeah. I mean, I do too, to a certain extent, but like...
In air?
Yeah. Is that an air? Is that...
Yeah, the
no, up air is the...
The up air is the arm
yeah.
flip thing, yeah. Yeah, that was the up air. That's an air.
Like, you gotta tap him. Just tap it in.
Tap, tap, tap.
There it is.
There you go.
But, you know, that's... Might be a little too late.
Man, all I'm thinking is I really wish we were playing Hazards right now.
It's the same
Oh, dead.
thing.
That's dead. That's dead.
That I was gonna say, I don't know if it is. With good DI, like, it was a little iffy.
Actually, no. I think we actually talked about this recently when we were talking about stages. Like, the ceiling for Hollow Bastion's huge. Lake needs to stop jumping. Oh. I don't think they were trying to go for that.
Yeah, this is not the spot you want to be in against Incineroar, because now you just die.
All right, 2 for Dan. 1 more, and Dan is going to move on. And we have a lot of people cheering on Dan tonight.
I mean, you know, he knows some people. Some people know him.
I wish I was that kind of person who knows people.
Yeah, well, work harder.
Who are you?
Exactly. Maybe you should know me.
You network? How do I net of work?
Well, first, get a job. And then second, get a butterfly net.
But this is my job.
Get a real job.
Oh, okay. Hang on, I'll go apply to McDonald's. I heard they got, like, a good program right now.
A program. Oh boy, programs!
So I looked away. Yep, still playing Wii Fit. All right.
Yep.
3, 2,
Oh, but the Bayonetta music, though. Whenever Lake needs to get serious, he always pulls out this song.
Even if he's not playing the character.
Oh, God, Lake, please. Don't let your theme music betray you now. Ooh, good fade back with his up B, though. Unfortunately, didn't quite do anything from it, but it's fine.
Ooh, I thought that was gonna hit.
Down air, but unfortunately,
That was a really good patient recovery. Unfortunately, got caught.
Lake missed the tech, so unfortunate.
You're wobbling. Try to keep your balance.
I really like it whenever, like, the person off, like, who gets hit off the stage knows that the person on the stage is gonna come for them. So they, like, deliberately wait really long and outside to throw them off.
Mm-hmm. But it depends on your character being able to recover. Certain characters like Mithra would have a lot of issue doing it.
For sure, but also, like, knowing the limitations of those characters and still seeing, like, you wiggle right outside the range where they can't recover and then be able to make it back. Like, I just find that really impressive. Some of those situations are some of the most fun for me to watch.
That was
Yeah.
untechable.
Lake needs a kill right here. And then another one right after. Got the spike hitbox on that, but couldn't do anything with it. Oh no! Caught the jump!
Link, you need to stop jumping into those, my dude! Dan takes it and knocks Link out!